Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. It's early morning, 5:36. You can say in Dhaka right now. Peaceful and quiet. My favorite time. I woke up a while back. A very long day yesterday. I went to a different part of the city, very far. The horrible jam and all that. So came back, walked, did some work, cleaned the bird cages and all that. Got me very tired, so I fell asleep quite early. So now I'm up in the middle of the night. I'm doing some videos for you. So this episode I'm gonna be doing like 12 affordable fragrances. I'm not going to say super cheap or cheapies. No, some of these fragrances can be like up to $40, maybe 40, 45 bucks, but depending on where you get them. On most part, these are under $50. And the most important thing I focused on is not to show some mainstream fragrances. Okay, some are very affordable, but most of these are not people talk about on regular basis. Okay, people talk about the mainstream latest releases, Invictus, Jean Paul Gaultier. I like to talk about other stuff as well from my collection and just rotate so people can know about some fragrances. Just re-upload or refresh your memory. First fragrance I'm going to show you here is Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein Man. Okay, this perfume was a big, like a big fragrance, almost like a Calvin Klein's big fragrance back in the days when I started watching the reviews and all. I saw many reviews on this, like Mark reviewed, few other big reviewers reviewed it. Nowadays, I think this bottle is gone. They have made a new packaging, okay, but these are the old style bottles. I really love these bottles. These remind me of black and white films or like reels or something. I don't know why, but it's like a very much like a book or like maybe a Zippo lighter or something. Very cool looking bottle, and I think it's the cap. It's a bit flimsy, but I really like the way the bottle design is. So Calvin Klein, many of their fragrances nowadays are not available anymore. They did some like a lot of perfumes like Calvin Klein, Hugo, Lacoste. They do a lot of fragrances, and some of the fragrances can be underwhelming. Some fragrances are really, really good. This one, I think it's something like a 7.5 to like 7 to 7.5 in that category, but it's a solid fragrance if you like violet leaves, if you like things like Narciso Rodriguez for humidity, Fahrenheit. It's a clean, fresh violet leaves fragrance. It's kind of like a ozonic kind of fresh fragrance that you could wear in somewhere to the weather transition. It has the gasoline vibe a little bit. Think of Ferrari's Uomo. I think, yeah, Ferrari Uomo. I think that's the fragrance, but it's very nice to wear. It's a very masculine fragrance and doesn't have that like challenging gasoline note, but it's very nice at that. Okay, Calvin Klein Man. That can be had still for a very good price tag, under $40, 30 something dollars. So number 11, I'm going to show you this fragrance I've been testing for some time now. This is Lattafa Rave Now White. Such a stunning perfume. And it's a long-lasting fragrance. But one drawback with this fragrance is this one doesn't project like the original Rave Now, which is also from Lattafa. The best part of this is not just the smell of the bottle. One of our dear brothers, he told me he tried the new Dior Sport versions in one of the duty frees, and he said this smells similar to that. So this perhaps is a good alternative to Dior Sport new versions. It smells so beautiful. The citruses, the florals, it's light. It's just sweet. It's musky, lemony, and I think there's a like a nice calamansi lemon note. Very beautiful, fresh, clean citrus, and it can be had for very very cheap price tag. So Lattafa Rave Now White is my number 11 today. Number 10, I'm gonna go. It's a small little bottle that I bought like 2 months back. So this is Mauboussin Pour Louis in black. This one can get confusing because there are a lot of these bottles in their house. So there's one called Mauboussin Pour Louis, this one the Crystal Oud, and they do have a few of the other ones. I reviewed like 4 or 5. So Mauboussin bottles are very nice. I like that bottle design, and they remind me for some reason Karl Lagerfeld. They are similar status for me. Okay, real nice looking bottle, dark bottle. So one thing good about this is the sweetness. I think there is a caramel vibe in there. It's a nice, sweet fragrance, kind of the same like direction where perhaps Armani codes go, but this one has its own sweetness. It has some darkness. I think there's a woody base. It's a sweet woody fragrance with a darkness. Okay, so this fragrance, it's a big bottle worthy. If you spray 5-6 times, it has good performance. Okay, Mauboussin Pour Louis in black. That's number 10. Number 9. Drakkar Intense by, I always say this name wrong. It says it looks like Guy Laroche, but I think it's Guy Laroche. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna call this Drakkar Intense. Such a stunning looking bottle. Okay, this is more modern interpretation of Drakkar. I really wish I could find that blue. There's a fresh version of this. I don't know. I do love the original more, in terms of scent profile, but this for the new, like new modern era. This is also a barbershop Fougere fragrance, but it, to me, it adds a little bit of booziness. Okay, it's a little bit sweet up top. It's less creamy or less barbershop or less shaving foam like, less spicy, but it's more boozy, sweet, modern touch to like Fougere fragrances. You can definitely give it a try. I really like this. And I think the prices now are very, very good. Drakkar Intense by, like, I'm not going to try to say the name. I'm sorry, I cannot say the name. So, number 8, this fragrance I wore last night in the evening. Such a stunning look. It looks like Aston Martin, but it's actually Bentley logo. It's Bentley Infinite or Infinite Intense. Such a stunning bottle. These bottles always feel very robust in the hand, like solid. It's like the car. I haven't been on a Bentley car, but I know how they're built. So if you see Bentley bottles, they always make nice looking bottles. I don't know what this one's inspired by, but I love this bottle. So they have 3, I think, in this line: Infinite, Infinite Intense, and maybe there's one more. So this is said to smell like Aramis, but it has its own thing. I really like the opening of this. This one is not as powdery and it's not as earthy. It's more wearable, more approachable, has decent longevity, but not a beast. But for the price, this can be called a hidden gem. Okay, you can wear this in the evening time, a little bit breeze, it'll be beautiful. Bentley Infinite Intense or Infinite Intense. Number 7, such a beautiful, beautiful bottle with a beautiful smell. This is Kenzo Junglepuram. Okay, this fragrance, oh, there's nothing like this in market, like nothing, absolutely. At this current moment, I do have the other version, which is this one. It's also from House of Kenzo. This Kenzo Jungle Lalafan. I have some juice left. This was one of the powerhouses that I ever encountered in my life, with the cloves, spices. This is also about spices. A lot of black pepper, I think, nutmeg, cardamom. It's, I forgot the whole notes breakdown, but this is so woody. This is so spicy. It definitely is a masculine scent, exotic scent. And if you see the cap, if you haven't seen this one, okay, another thing is the bottle has this curvy shape. Okay, look at the juice color. At the back, it looks like something like a tiger's claw. Okay, and then here it's a zebra. The cap, it looks like a brush, right? It's supposed to make like an impression of zebra. So this ones, I'm thinking it's not really available everywhere. Maybe it's discontinued. Why I like this fragrance is Kenzo is one of my favorite houses. They do not make clones. One thing, they do make their own statements. Low par Kenzo, Kenzo Puram, Kenzo Power, Kenzo Jungle. I really want to try some of the other fragrances, but Kenzo, whenever I find one Kenzo, I try to review it. This is a masculine fragrance, and the longevity is decent. Projection could be better, but I really like the scent profile. For the price, it's a no-brainer. Kenzo Junglepuram. Number 6 is a freshie. I think perhaps the only freshie, maybe. This one I bought like a couple of months back. This is Nautica Midnight Voyage. Okay, these bottles, I'm just all gaga for these. I mean, they're just so stunning. I just love the blue cap, blue juice. It's like a aquatic marine sort of a theme. Feels so good. The small bottle feels good in the hand. There's a 50 ml. You can also find 30 ml or 15. So this one I bought like a partial from a brother. Just stunning. It doesn't have anything to do with original Voyage, but this is like an aquatic mellow melon, like, man, it's so stunning. The opening is almost like watermelon, something of a refreshing drink that you want to have in summer. Trust me on this. This is another gem. Hunt it down because this is very affordable. Midnight Voyage by Nautica. So top 5. Let's go one more Bentley. Oh man, the bottle is, where are my, oh no, I don't have it near me to wipe the bottle. Anyway, where did I keep it? Anyway, oh, I don't have it around. Okay, anyway, so this part is getting a little bit dust because I haven't worn this since last winter. This is called Bentley Beyond Collection, and it's called Wild Vetiver. Okay, that's the name. So this one is a part of 6, 7 fragrances or 8 fragrances. I'm not sure how many, but I bought this one because I love Vetiver. Okay, and this is one of the best Vetiver based perfumes. Stunning. It's just one of the best. If you like Guerlain's Vetiver, if you like, it's not as good as Sultan Vetiver, but this is a bit more expensive, make to look like Bentley headlights, like this bottle, but the performance beautiful, the smell exquisite. I sold many of my Vetiver perfume. This one is still with me. Check this out. I think for the price, it's a hidden gem. Okay, it has a niche quality about it. Bentley Beyond Collection Wild Vetiver. Some of the other ones are good, but this one is exceptionally good. Number 4, after Bentley, let's talk about Jaguar. These are a little bit more expensive than usual fragrances. This is called Excellence Intense. Think fragrance. Okay, excellence intense. So the regular version is made to smell a little bit sweet, bit spicy, like 1 million. This one doesn't smell like 1 million per se. This one has a boozy quality. When you smell this, is very sweet, very sweet. There's some herbal, like a sage, something. There's a leather. It's a sweet leather perfume for colder months, and it's boozy. Okay, if you like 1 million, you'll like this. But look at that bottle. Look at the juice colors. This is stunning. So these are fragrances people should look at. Excellence Intense. Check out my review. I think only 2 to 3 people reviewed this fragrance. Number 3. Let's talk about a classic. This is from House of Aramis. This is called Tuscany Parumo. These are their newer bottles, but even now these ones are getting a bit harder to find, and now the prices have gone high. These used to be like 35 bucks before. Now they are selling well over $55. Okay, I don't know if that's the case with you. Simpler bottle design. I think this is gentleman's collection. This is kind of like also a leather fragrance with the spices. If you like spicy fragrances, a little bit of old school at the same time, some modern grown-up scent, this is the fragrance Tuscany Parumo. This whole line, lovely. Number 2, my recent buy. I did very first review on this, I think, and this one got immediately a lot of views. The name is a bit funny. Maison Alhambra Lattafa Dark Door Intense, and from the name, the juice color in the bottle, this is a Dior Intense clone. I said it in short, this is the best Dior Intense alternative alt clone in the market right now. So cheap, so good, beautifully crafted, really decent longevity as well. Check it out, Dark Door Intense by Maison Alhambra. Just check out my full review. You understand why this is here at number 2. Number 1 today, with that I'll finish, is one of my older bottles, and a lot of memories with this. This is the bottle that made me do this list actually. This is Ellis M, or people say like Coach Rob 619. This people know, like those from back in the days. It's known to be more of a Chanel Allure kind of a clone or similar fragrance with a lot of cinnamon. And I think there was the other one. There's another spice. I always forget that one. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, sorry, when I can't remember things, it bothers me. That's why I had to look. Okay, so this one has star anise, bergamot, cinnamon, balsam fir, I think sage, vanilla, tonka beans, cashmere wood, white musk, and vetiver. Very spicy, exotic kind of fragrance. I did not like this. This is one of my first bottles. I blind bought this because I thought this would be a good alternative to Allure. I love Allure more, but this one, that others, the spices they add, like this one doesn't have the peach like the original Allure, but in time I understood why this fragrance is so well loved. You can try Salvatore Ferragamo F Black. That's a great fragrance too, but I think I'll do a comparison between this and that. But this one is such a masculine, sexy fragrance, especially if you like spices. So check it out. Ellis M. That's my number 1 today. I don't know if it's discontinued, but back in the days, this used to be a big player. Okay, so those are the 12 fragrances you can try, and I think really solid fragrances for the price. Tops, I think this one can go up to $45-$55. It's a bit more expensive. Rest of them I don't see is very expensive. More or less everything's with under pretty much under $35. Okay, so good fragrances for the budget, and you don't have to spend a fortune to get great fragrances. That's the whole point. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.